हेलो सर। हेलो हेलो। नहीं नहीं, ये डेस्कटॉप ऑडियो नहीं पकड़
The audio is
रहा।
clear on my side.
या नाउ आई थिंक नो नो बेसिकली द software was having a little bit of an issue. Now I think we are up and running. Let
Your
me let
audio is
me
good.
let me this in. Yep. चलो आई थिंक अभी हमने पोस्ट भी कर दिया है। लेट्स जस्ट स्टार्ट। इशिता,
Yes, tell me.
रुक जाओ ये ना अभी। हाँ हो गया, छोड़ो अगली बार से करेंगे। विल डू अ रन थ्रू पोस्ट दिस थिंग। मैं इस पे डाल देता हूँ एटलीस्ट। चलो ठीक है। Cool, let's just kick it off. So, I think Shark Tank is coming to an end और हमारी content inventory अभी थोड़ी सी सूखी हो जाएगी once the Shark Tank gets over. But this is probably the second last episode in which we are going to do a Shark Tank deal analysis. As you guys already know, every week we get together to analyze the deals which have happened from the Sharks and from the in Shark Tank, and basically try to understand कि ये कंपनी करती क्या है इसको इतने सारे पैसे मिले हैं. So today is the second last episode for the Shark Tank deals, but every week we will continue meeting to discuss the startup news of the week. क्या हो रहा है, क्या चल रहा है, and everything. So let's just kick it off, and I think Akash will join in some time. और आज थोड़ा मतलब we'll try and see how many we can cover. So before we start, as is the usual ritual, the funding news of the week. So this week, $172 million across 30 deals. 8 deals, 130 million for growth stage, and 16 deals for 42 million for the early stage. Uh, in case there is some lag, let me know. Ola Electric got $50 million. ये मेरे ख्याल से डेट उठाया इन लोगों ने. ईवी इंडस्ट्री, you people know what Ola Electric is all about. Then there is single interface which provides services and solutions related to software development, IT consulting, and digital transformation. Founded by Tarun Sobhani and Harish Bahel, they raised 30 million. Then there is Infinity Corp, which is in the fintech ecosystem. They raised 26 million. Then there is Nivara Home Finance Limited, which provides financial services related to home loans and mortgage. They raised $10 million. Then there is Innovity Technologies. They basically provide innovative payment solutions to and tech platforms to streamline payment processes for businesses. They raised $4.8 million, which is 40 CR. And then there was M2P FinTech. They provide payment infrastructure and solutions for businesses. They raised $4.2 million. Then there was Bombay Shaving Company, which raised $3 million. Then there was Assembly, which we did cover in our Shark Tank deal analysis. They raised $2.1 million. Very interestingly, बहुत सारे फिनटेक के प्रोडक्ट्स हैं आज. बहुत सारे फिनटेक के ग्रोथ स्टेज वाली कंपनीज हैं जिन्होंने पैसा उठाया. Then comes the early stage. 16 डील्स हुई हैं. Starting off with Traya. Traya has done a lot of influencer marketing in the recent times. They raised $9 million. Hair loss diagnostic service. Then there is Beepcart, which is a retailer of two-wheelers. They raised $6.5 million. Then there is Sift Hub, which is in AI space. They raised $5.5 million. Then there is Planis Technologies, which is basically cutting edge technologies for underwater asset inspections. They raised $5.1 million. Then there is Metal Book, which is iron and steel products. They raised $15 million. Then there is Rock Sport, which is a sports company that offers outdoor entertainment, which is founded by Manish Gupta and Piyush Khandelwal. They raised $3 million. Then there is Wi-Fi Technologies, construction and home improvement platform. They raised $2.1 million by Capria Ventures. Then there is Vodex.ai, which is in the Gen AI sales, which is a Gen AI powered sales platform. They raised $2 million. Then there is Ono, which is in the agri tech space. They raised 11 CR in its seed round. Coming to the cities, again, Bangalore rules the roost with 11. Interestingly, this time number two is Bombay with 9 deals and Delhi NCR with 7 deals, and then Chennai and Hyderabad 2 and 1 deals each. काफी interesting है. A lot of investors that we're speaking with, they have been talking about agri-tech being a very hot sector. A lot of early stage startups, lot of early stage investments are happening in that space. But I'm surprised with the fintech takeover in the growth stage, because from what I remember, a few of the conversations which I have had with a few of the people in the fintech ecosystem, they have been talking about a little bit of wait and watch game in terms of compliances, which is happening right now in the fintech space. So I don't know. I think Kulmani kind of got stuck. Kulmani, आपका नेट का प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है क्या? सो थोड़ा सा, हाँ नहीं नहीं, मैं आप पूछ रहा था कि सर फिनटेक is a lot of people are waiting and watching in the fintech ecosystem right now because of the compliances. What is your take? फिनटेक में लेकिन अर्ली स्टेज ग्रोथ स्टेज में काफी सारे पैसे उठे हैं यार, जो मैं देख रहा हूँ अभी। सिंगल ये M2P फिनटेक ने भी पैसा उठाया, इनोवेटी ने भी पैसा उठाया, निवारा तो खैर फिनटेक नहीं है, इन्फिनिटी फिनकॉर्प ने भी पैसा उठाया। तीन तीन ग्रोथ स्टेज fintech startups have raised money. A lot of people have been telling me कि wait and watch game है in terms of compliances for fintech. What's your take?
I think this might be because of people maybe waiting for the first week of the new financial year. We are seeing that aggregation in that week. I think we shouldn't read that much into it. Second is on compliances. Now we have to wait till the elections are over, right? If the results come out, the new cabinet takes oath, and then we'll see more action. So yes, a lot of things will be in animated suspension mode till the results come out, right? The new cabinet and everything, and then the priorities, right? So today I was discussing with someone that what are 4 or 5 priorities that you can think for the new cabinet, right? So we were just debating that. What are the things which can change in terms of securities law, in terms of, like you mentioned, compliances, banking licenses, regulation, etc. etc. So a lot of things will be there, but this may be more because of the financial year and that aggregation in that first week, people waiting to sign things or write checks on 31st March, things like that. I don't think there is more to that.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. Okay, cool. So moving on to the fintech, to the Shark Tank deals, right? So these are the final Shark Tank deals which we have not analyzed till now, which have happened. We have done more than 70 startup deals analysis for Shark Tank, and these are the pending, I think 10 15 10 या 12 बाकी हैं। आज देखते हैं हम कितने कर पाते हैं, बट यही है, इतने ही हैं। इसके बाद खत्म हो चुका है हमारा शार्क टैंक की जितने भी डील्स हैं। तो आई थिंक अ ग्रेट राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज फॉर ऑल द पैनलिस्ट हियर। लेट्स सी, आई थिंक एक बार खत्म होगा तो उसके बाद एक एक प्रॉपर एनालिसिस भी होगी कि हम कितने, मतलब कितना क्या है। एंड आई थिंक ऑल द शार्क्स आर आल्सो अवेयर दैट समथिंग लाइक दिस इज हैपनिंग। तो अनुपम के साथ हमारा एक पॉडकास्ट अभी लाइंड अप है, तो होपफुली इन दैट पॉडकास्ट वी विल ask them what he thinks about our analysis as well. चलो, moving to the first one, why is blue? Again, बहुत सारे डेट के हैं। So let's see, पहला वाला, why is blue is a clothing brand. They asked 75 lakh for 3% equity and they got 40 lakh for 3% equity plus 35 lakh debt at 10% for 3 years. इसमें रितेश अग्रवाल ने पैसा डाला है. लेट्स जस्ट सी व्हाट इज वाई इज ब्लू.
Is it why so blue or what is it?
वाई
Why
इज
so
ब्लू. ये बड़ा वियर्ड है. देखें शार्क टैंक. वाई सो ब्लू. नॉट वाई इज ब्लू. वाई सो ब्लू है. यस. वाई सो ब्लू. सॉरी. वाई सो ब्लू. वाई सो ब्लू 10% डिस्काउंट दे रहा है शार्क टैंक 10. ओके सो दे आर ऑल्सो D2C. दे आर ऑल्सो फास्ट फैशन. आई थिंक फास्ट फैशन तो नहीं है ये तो महंगा लग रहा है मेरे को. But I think this is untamed spirit of our sleeps and not to the slay the day feeling. We keep sparkling within. Acha. This is female, is what I understand. And क्या है? Let me just see about us. They have customized also. Acha. Why So Blue is a women-led business started by mother-daughter duo Jaya and Shweta. We focus on bringing elevated dresses and separates for the conscious modern woman following ethical employment and zero waste production. We use soft breathable fabrics sourced from various parts of the country. Our pieces are specifically made to order for each customer. Acha, specifically made to order for each customer. The personal touch we maintain as a promise of environmentally friendly protection. A team of 52. Wow. Acha. Masters cut each piece by hand. Our carriers turn the fabrics into gorgeous outfits. Wow. So this is basically personalized apparel for women. Idea of customization being made. So I remember there was this Y Combinator company called Blink Store or something like that, which was in a similar domain by this lady called Ahana Khan or something based out of Bangalore. Very similar product. And I think while they might have a loyalist database, loyalist group of audience, I don't know how much of a scalability do these people have. But I think it's been 9 years. So Viso Blue was started by Jay and Shweta in 2015 as a two-person business. Now they have moved to 4 studios, growing each time. GI is production and R&D. Shweta is based on sourcing, design, and marketing. Okay. They are also into jewelry. Okay, so they also do jewelry for people. Again, I think ये सारा का सारा प्रीमियम है, is what I understand. Give your Viso Blue item a second life. So reselling का भी है. So in case you have a product, you don't want them, you can basically sell it off to other people and make money as well. Okay. क्या यार इसमें take कुलमणि विशाल अंकुर, what's your take on this? Date night, vacation, festive, workwear, black and white. They have a collection. इनका कितना
so
हाँ इनका कितना
it's
रेवेन्यू है मैं
custom,
वो भी
right?
देख
So
लेता
it's
हूँ.
not it's custom, right? So it's not
Yeah,
going to be cheap.
yeah.
Uh, I'm not surprised they've been around. So one of the brands which I buy myself from is Bombay Shirt Company
Hmm.
that has been around since 2012. So that is
Hmm.
almost 12 years.
Hmm.
The revenue should be around 40 CR. They have raised around 150 CR or something.
हाँ.
So it's very difficult to scale these businesses which rely on, which are largely customized or personalized. But I guess the long-term value of the customer is what they're counting on, because this customization also ensures that you have that, the same customer and coming back to you for many more things. So I remember when they opened their first store in Bombay, they only used to do shirts. And this year, when I went to their store, and they have one in South Avenue and then one in Southex, and then Khan Market also, I guess now. So now they are doing, I think, everything, chinos, shirts, other things. Uh, but see, even in 12 years, even that business has not scaled, right? 12 years, raising 150 CR and revenue, last I checked, was around 30 CR.
Hmm.
So I don't know. Just that's the only benchmark I have. Yeah.
Excellent analysis. From a marketing perspective, I would respectfully submit that it's too early to take a call because the bespoke segment, there are two elements of the bespoke segment. One is if you've been to Palladium Mall, there is, I think, a specialized outlet of Raymond's, which is branded as bespoke, uh, super premium tailoring solutions. That's for the gents. So there is a segment below that where you have premium dressing, but this is an up and coming segment. It's too early in the day, so I'm not surprised that Bombay Shirt Company, which is an excellent, uh, they did not scale up. So time will tell, but I am fully agreeing with you in terms of scaling up. It is going to be. It's all. I mean, with the growth in the higher incomes generating segment of the Indian economy, that segment should grow. That's a no-brainer. But the speed of growth, that's anybody's call at this point in time, especially because the bespoke market is currently dominated by local tailors. You have a favorite tailor in Mumbai. I have a favorite tailor in Pune. So shifting from that habit, I don't know. I can't say it's bad. I can't say it's good. Let's just wait it out. Is my
ये
It's very interesting.
ये basically they are using the term slow fashion instead of fast fashion. This is a very interesting one for me. I think they basically say
Yeah,
that we
yeah.
are not fast fashion, we are slow fashion. So people who
Uh, I
want,
have I I have actually written one article on this slow versus fast fashion on my
ah,
blog. I'll share the link with you later. Last
yeah,
year, I
yeah,
think I had written this.
okay,
So this
very
is a very
interesting.
commonly accepted term. Yeah.
अच्छा, and is there a market for slow fashion? Is उसका TG completely अलग है नहीं?
Yeah. So let's say some prints like check or which are timeless. You can say that's slow fashion, right?
Hmm,
Or some fabrics which are there forever, uh,
hmm,
have been around.
hmm,
That could be slow fashion.
hmm.
Um, Here, I don't know if they're focusing only on females. I don't know. That could
Seems
be
like only
slightly different,
females.
right?
Yeah, it's a female
Hmm.
only brand right now at least. Yeah, it's a female only brand. इन्होंने डाला भी है यहाँ पे that women-led businesses started by this thing. They do only female, is what I understand. Right. Chalo, I think moving on, it's a great one. Moving on to the next one. It's Croatia Technologies, which is unmanned underwater robots. They asked for 80 lakhs for 1% equity and they got 80 lakh for 1% equity. So 100K for 1% equity, that basically makes the valuation for $10 million. Not bad. Let's see. Croatia Technologies. Revolutionizing underwater inspection using robots. Wow. Underwater robotics company specializing in underwater inspection services. Very niche, deep tech is what I understand. Integrated workspace with camera, multi-beam sonar, and GPS detection. They have been doing quite a lot of work for the government, is what I understand. Honorable Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan. Awards and recognition. Oh wow, they've got a lot of awards in 2023 and 2022. Most promising startup by Electronic and Semiconductor Association of India. Wow. Top 12 Qualcomm Design in India Challenge. Winner of Image COE, Computer Vision. Yeah, so hardcore deep tech is here. They're based out of where? Where are they based out of? Odisha. They're based out of Odisha. It's a smaller, this thing, Raurkela, NIT Raurkela, Foundation of Technology and Business Incubation, NIT Raurkela. NIT राउरकेला के इंक्यूबेटर में बना है सर, और ये देखो टाटा स्टील, आदित्य बिरला, सेल सबके साथ काम कर रहा है. Let's look at the products and services. They have two products, ROV Jaladuta and ROV Jalasimha. So ROV Jaladuta is designed for efficient underwater operations, specializing in cleaning ship hulls conducting minor salvage activities. Very, very specific, very, very niche, and hopefully very, very deep tech as well. Next generation of underwater technology. Okay, stereo vision, dexterous robotic arm, services, अनमैन सर्वेलेंस, सर्च एंड रेस्क्यू। तो इन्होंने एक नीश पकड़ करके काफी डीप में गए। व्हाट इज योर टेक? ये तो मेरे ख्याल से B2B है एंड काफी lucrative सेगमेंट लग रहा है मेरे को ये। I don't know whether these people, मतलब of course they're still based out of they're still still based out of the incubation this thing, तो बच्चे ही होंगे। I don't know how much of money these people have made, क्योंकि पुरानी कंपनी है नहीं, it's a new company. Let's look at the founders as well. ये बच्चे हैं शायद। ओरवेनो टेक्नोलॉजी कॉर्पोरेशन के पार्टनर हैं भास्कर कुंडू, सो दे आर बेस्ड आउट ऑफ उड़ीसा ओनली। अच्छा, कोलकाता, इज बेस्ड आउट ऑफ कोलकाता। एंड भाई 10 साल से चला रहा है ये बंदा, नॉट बैड। क्या टेक है इसमें? व्हाट इज योर टेक ऑन दिस काइंड ऑफ प्रोडक्ट?
प्रोसेस में बोलना चाहूंगा।
हाँ बोलो ना सर।
मैं ड्रोन्स में कुछ एंड अभी हाँ मैं वी आर आल्सो वर्किंग ऑन बिल्डिंग ड्रोन एक्सीलरेटर। तो ऑब्वियसली ये एक फ्यूचरिस्टिक है अप्रोच है एंड व्हाट आई बिलीव इसमें फंडिंग तो है, फंडिंग के अलावा स्केलेबिलिटी भी काफी है। नॉट ओनली इन द टॉकिंग अबाउट द आर्म फोर्स, अदर देन आर्म फोर्स भी इसमें काफी सारे इसमें अपॉर्चुनिटी। फर्स्ट अपॉर्चुनिटी जो है वो अपना नेक्स्ट के लिए हो गया। सेकंड अपॉर्चुनिटी जो है वो आपका हो गया अपना जो मेरा लाइफ है, अपना रिवर के अंदर जो लाइफ है अपना जो अपना उसकी के लिए बेटर ऑप्शन हो सकता है। एंड थर्ड मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग जो है वो हो सकता है आपका ये कि आपके वाटर का जो अंदर आपका जो ऑक्सीजन कितना है ये इसको मेजर ड्रोन के थ्रू इजीली किया जा सकता है, जिसके लिए अभी काफी टाइम लगता है। आई बिलीव ये काफी अच्छा जाने वाला है।
नहीं नहीं, ये प्रॉपर डीप टेक वाला है। देखो ना, 2.5 साल से कंपनी चला रहे हैं। ये बंदा NTPC में भी था, NIT राउरकेला में 2017 से निकला है। एंड ऑल ऑफ दीज आर शायद बैचमेट्स फ्रॉम NIT राउरकेला। या दीज आर ऑल बैचमेट्स फ्रॉम NIT राउरकेला। ये बंदा मर्सिडीज बेंज में 4 साल था, उसके बाद नाउ ही इज पिछले 2.5 साल से इसके ऊपर काम कर रहा है। एंड देन देयर इज द CMO हु इज प्रॉब्ली स्टिल अ किड। नहीं नहीं, ये एडटेक का बंदा है, शौस्तिक, ही इज द CMO, एक्स बाइजूआइट। तो बाइजू से निकला और यहाँ पे अभी ये बेच रहे हैं। So seems like a very interesting product, seems like a scalable product, seems like a lot of use cases and a fairly niche segment. Deep tech में भी operate कर रहे हैं। All the best to the founders for this. Let's move on to the next one. This is X Machines, robotics and AI for agriculture. Agri-tech की कंपनी है। 72 लाख फॉर 4% इक्विटी मांगा था, 72 लाख फॉर 4% इक्विटी मिली है। नमिता थापड़ ने पैसा डाला और अमित जैन ने पैसा डाला है, तो अप्रोक्सीमेटली 100K, सो 25 मिलियन के आसपास का इनका वैल्यूएशन बैठ रहा है, इज व्हाट आई अंडरस्टैंड। करेक्ट मी इफ आई एम रॉन्ग। इनटू 25 नहीं 25 मिनट 2.5 मिलियन के आसपास का बैठ रहा है इनका। लेट्स सी, ज्यादा नहीं है, बट आई होप दैट लेट्स सी व्हाट दीस पीपल आर डूइंग। X Machines, India's leading robotics and AI company, which builds innovative products infused with robotics and AI technologies for consumer and tech enterprises. Farming robots and research robots. Okay, so they've got, it's a robotics company. It's a very, very simple, it's a robotics company. Agriculture, manufacturing and research, these are the 3 use cases that these people are going in for. They are already working with Caterpillar. Very interesting. कितनी पुरानी कंपनी है ये? 2024, अभी अभी चालू हुई है क्या? अबाउट founded with a vision to course correct world's agriculture towards sustainability. Company headquartered in Hyderabad, founded in 2017. Investors is ISP, T-Hub, अच्छा ये मेरे ख्याल से grants और accelerators, Bayrak, another one of the Bayrak companies. ये basically incubators और accelerators के साथ ज़्यादा काम किया है इन लोगों ने। And hence I guess they are into the research वाला domain as well. Agricultural robots में क्या क्या बनाती है ये company? X100, a personal robot for farmers. ये B2C होगा, B2B होगा? अभी तक तो वाया ग्रांट से कमा रही है वैसे, मुझे जो समझ में आ रहा है। क्या टेक है इसमें, अंकुर, विशाल, कुलमणि, एनीथिंग? Because there might be a lot of these robots agri-tech space mein, this is not something new. So the question is, where are they innovating? Are they innovating on the price? Are they innovating on the features? Are they innovating on the GTM?
Depends upon the specific machines. I've been associated with agri-tech for years now. So it depends on the specific machines. Can you take me to the product? They would be
ये
able
देखो
to
सर,
give me
ग्रास
better
मोइंग
position.
रोबोट है इनका, सोलर प्लांट रोबोट्स है. These are the agricultural robots for weeding, seeding, spraying and planting.
Spraying and planting operations, agronomical operations. See, as last week itself, as I mentioned, India has 117 million land holdings, of which about 83 millions are marginal and not small holdings. They are not the target segment. So effectively, you're looking at the target segment size of about 30 million, give or take a few million land holdings, which are inside their size would be above 2 to 3 hectares. So that's the target segment. It seems large, but it isn't, because these are early stages for agricultural technology adoption in the segment. That said, there are a couple of segments where there is a ready market. One is the direct-to-home segment that is rising up. A couple of clients I have had a couple of clients in that field. I made some strategies and maybe some pitch decks for them. So that's they are into using technology quite a bit. Then there are some large farm holdings. I would need to go study the data to give a specific sense of the size of the market. But that is the market that you're looking. There is research going on at several levels. There's the state of Uttar Pradesh and Punjab, etc., run programs at university level and at state level where they fund startups as well. These startups have faced several challenges over the past few years, and obviously, I'm looking at the company which has managed to overcome these challenges. So it's an interesting field to be in. I've said that very often, but in this particular case, these companies have been through a lot of pain and a lot of innovative development in order to get where they are. The GTM is straightforward. Well, it's straightforward to me, so let me be a little bit more detailed. Can I have a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So there are farmer producer cooperatives, that's one segment. There's the direct farmer route, that's another segment. And similarly, there are a variety of other channels that they can. This will, of course, require them to work closely with the extension department, the agricultural departments as well. I myself am a BSc agriculture, by the way. So this is a good field to be in. Time to profit, I cannot say at this moment in time, but is going to pay big if their machines work, which I'm sure they do, given that they are exporting, so that is great. So all in all, time will tell, but I think we can be bullish about this. They should, if they keep innovating, and if they keep and if their pricing is in control, because this may not seem to be competitive, but believe me, it is a very highly competitive.
It's a competitive market.
There are many solutions that are developed even by some of the larger companies. So that said, the difference in this company is they are into AI and robotics as well. So I don't think many of the larger agricultural companies would be in that particular segment. Agricultural technology is chock-a-block with competition, but AI, I am not so sure. I do not think that the competition would be so intense. There will be other companies in the same field, so it's a competitive field, but it's not chock-a-block. Unlike, let's say, if you to give an example, so soil analysis, that's a segment that's chock-a-block with competition. So there are fields, and then there are subfields in this field. So I'm bullish about this.
नहीं मतलब ये
That's
again
all
it
from my
depends
side for
on
this one.
it depends on whether it is B2B, B2C. If it is B2C, then they're technically going the route in which the tractor GTM
Really
usually
working with the
goes. Yeah, tractors are
it's
the
like
best machines which have cracked the GTM when it goes to direct to farmers. Um, but from a I don't know कि इसमें again costing का कितना game है, how does the overall this thing work and what is the competition as well. But it's a great market to be in for sure. Agritech is a growing ecosystem. There are quite a few which are building in the drone space. But I don't know कि अभी from a competition perspective और कौन से robots हैं जो कि ये करते हैं. There are a few that I can see here, which is basically for picking cotton and all, which go a little bit more deeper. There are a lot which are in the drone space. But as a machine कितने सारे हैं वो देखने पड़ेंगे. There's 76 robotics companies as per traction, which basically include Marut, General Aeronautics, Indrone, and D-Best and all. So all the best to the founders. Hopefully, ये market it's a great market to be in. Of course, your product has to be great, but great market to be in at this juncture. Moving on to the next one. This is Farm Didi. Farm Didi is food business training app. Very interesting. 50 lakh for 2% equity. They were looking for. They got 1 CR for 10% equity. यानी कि around more than more than 2.5% more than 2.5x इनका reduce हुआ valuation, but they were able to get at least double the amount of revenue amount of money that they were trying to get in. Let's see what this company does. Farm Didi. होममेड पिकल्स एंड चटनी, ये तो एक और D2C प्रोडक्ट है. ये चटनीज एंड पिकल्स का प्रोडक्ट है. D2C मार्केट. अचार का इकोसिस्टम कैसा लगता है सर? मेरे को बताओ कुलमणि, अंकुर. What do you think about this अचार वाला इकोसिस्टम? हाँ
अच्छी जरूर बोलना चाहूंगा.
हाँ बोलो
आपने
ना.
यदि अपने खाने में अचार ऐड नहीं किया तो आपको इम्यूनिटी नहीं मिलेगी. और ये कॉन्सेप्ट बहुत इजीली स्केलिंग हो रहा है, स्पेशली इन द अचार पिकल्स और चटनी में. काफी सारे स्टार्टअप इस कॉन्सेप्ट को यूज करके अपने आप को अपने बिजनेस को इंप्रूव कर रहे हैं. बिकॉज हम इंडियंस को सप्लीमेंट करना पसंद नहीं, जितना अचार और चटनी करना पसंद है.
नहीं नहीं, वो तो बिल्कुल सही है. मैं बोल रहा हूँ, ये तो काफी कॉम्पिटिटिव कमोडिटाइज मार्केट है ना. तो इसमें अगर आप नया कुछ बना रहे हो, एक तो अगेन एज एज आई थिंक सौरभ हैज मेनी टाइम्स पॉइंटेड दिस आउट कि यहाँ ये ना यूजुअली 3 से 4 करोड़ के आसपास का रेवेन्यू ARR के पास जाकर के ना स्टैग्नेट कर जाता है. और मार्केट में अगेन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन becomes your moat. तो इसमें फ्रॉम अ वैल्यूएशन पर्सपेक्टिव ये कितने का वैल्यूएशन लेके गया? 10 करोड़ का वैल्यूएशन अगर लेके जा रहा है तो मैं अज्यूमिंग 2 से 3 एटलीस्ट 4x का भी अगर मैं बढ़ता तो 2.5 करोड़ के आसपास का रेवेन्यू होना चाहिए इसका आइडियली. तो पता नहीं है कितना कर रहा है. लेट मी जस्ट सी इसका रेवेन्यू कितना है. कुलमणि, इसमें क्या टेक है आपका? ये देखो ना, 25 करोड़ का वैल्यूएशन, 60 लाख का रेवेन्यू कर रहे हैं अभी ये. 60 लाख का रेवेन्यू में 1 से 1.5 करोड़ का ये कर रहा है. एंड दे हैव मैनेज टू टेकन अ मार्जिन 65% का बोल रहा है ये. नॉट बैड. एंड दे आर एम्पावरिंग 1 मिलियन रूरल विमेन. अच्छा, ये लिज्जत पापड़ वाले जोन में गए हैं क्या ये? So they are basically kind of empowering rural women to make achars and then selling them under their brand. 2021 made मंजरी शर्मा, काव्या पनीर. हाँ, तो इनका फंडा वही है. दे आर बेसिकली गेटिंग इनटू द बिहार प्रोजेक्ट. तो बिहार बेस्ड है. बढ़ चला बिहार. फेमिनाइजेशन इन द एग्रीकल्चरल सेक्टर. और यहाँ पे 550 पार्टनर दीदीज, 372 FSSAI लाइसेंस्ड एंड 43 विलेजेस के लोग बैठ करके बना रहे हैं. क्या टेक है इसका इन दिस काइंड ऑफ ये आप इसको कोऑपरेटिव कंपनी के अंडर में डालोगे क्या? इसको कोऑप में डालोगे क्या इसको, या फिर यू स्टिल वांट टू पुट इट एज अ?
जाएगा, बट लेट मी टेक वन स्टेप बैक. ये जो अचार का सेगमेंट है स्पेसिफिकली, वहाँ पे this could actually prove to be a very good move because most of the brands of achar उनमें they are good, but जो घर की बात रहती है वो नहीं रहती है. There is a clear taste difference. So if they can bring out an authentic taste in their products, no reason why it cannot succeed. Will it become the Amul of achars? That's difficult to say, too early to call. But the segment they have chosen. What is interesting is they have also have a range of chutneys, but what is coming out to their website is achar, which is very smart placed because chutneys are even today are a much smaller contributing segment as compared to achar. Problem here is both these are very slow movers of the shop shelf from the shop shelf in comparison to some of the other products. That is balanced by the taste aspect that I mentioned because see, you know that I'm an avid cook of I think I've mentioned that so many times before. So getting that taste balance right in an achar is, believe me, exceptionally difficult. So if they can offer a new taste, I don't know. Plus जो इनका सेगमेंट जो उन्होंने जिस तरह से प्रेजेंटेशन किया है, फार्म दीदी रूरल घर में रूरल हो या urban हो किसी भी घर का बना हुआ अचार if they can convince the customer regarding the quality aspects अगर जैसे if it is available in a shop shelf near me I would try it. So and I suspect uh, this ploy by them, I should not use the word ploy, that's a negative word to use. This strategy by them to approach Shark Tank should not be just for the funding. It's like I'm reminded of Toffee Coffee Roasters, which came up a few weeks ago on Shark Tank, uh, as I recall. Whether or not they got funded, it was about marketing. So many more people would be aware of the brand. It was also a branding initiative. So,
ये ब्रांडिंग
and the
इनिशिएटिव ही है
products
सर.
were good.
इक्विटी स्प्लिट अगर आप देखोगे ना, देयर इज नो कंपनी शेयर which is going on to these people. ये कोऑप नहीं है. दिस इज अ प्राइवेटली हेल्ड कंपनी. दिस लेडी इज एन 80 करनी की मैनेजमेंट कंसल्टेंट. शी बेसिकली एम्प्लॉयज ऑल ऑफ दीज थाउजेंड्स ऑफ रूरल वुमेन. इसने अपना सप्लाई चेन सही से सॉर्ट किया है. बाकी सब इस प्रमोशनल टैक्टिक. मेरा बस क्वेश्चन वो है कि यार इसका रेवेन्यू और इसका प्रॉफिट मार्जिन, ये बोल रही है 65% ग्रॉस मार्जिन है इसका, एंड मंथली बर्न बस 3 से 4 लाख का ही है इसका, एंड दे आर डूइंग अराउंड 4 to 5 lakhs out of this thing.
Sorry to interrupt, Kulmani, this is where your skills are needed. If you look at the margin structure, they are counting logistics part as a part of the margin and damages and overheads, which are basic marketing expenses. So they are an aspect of cost of production. So their actual margin is about 35%. So which is pretty fair for the. In fact, it's quite good, but it's
महंगा
acceptable
भी है.
margin for the segment.
महंगा भी है ना सर. प्राइस ऑफ अ यूनिट
They
प्रोडक्ट
should
वर्सेस
distribution
कॉम्पिटिटर्स
costs.
इज ऑलमोस्ट 2x. क्या लगता है
Yes,
इसमें
yes.
कुलमणि आपका?
Seems like they're structured as a private limited. Maybe there is
Yeah.
an impact angle which they want to show. I'm not sure if they're private limited, Section 8, whatever.
प्राइवेट
Section 8 is
लिमिटेड ही
pretty
होगा
much
सर
safe,
ये.
right? Private limited ही.
हम्म.
Right. दूसरा है तो वही जो वैल्यू ऑफ डेथ से निकलना, that is the challenge, right? Uh, they need some kind of reverse gravity kind of force to pull them from there.
प्रीमियम कर रहे हैं अपने आप को. ये देखो ना, कॉम्पिटिटर्स का 300 से 400 पर केजी है, लेकिन ये लोग अपना प्रोडक्ट को 800 पर केजी पे डाल रहे हैं. तो
Yeah, but see the number which you showed me is that 43 villages and only 550 women. That's not much, right? That's not much actually. So maybe they have a different model. Maybe it's not a self-help group. Maybe they are incentivizing the women in a different way. But 43 villages and 550 women is not. I
1800
don't know
rural
how.
women across 80 villages in Maharashtra. They have a Didi business app. इसके थ्रू दीदी के यू बिकम बिजनेस पार्टनर्स विद फार्म दीदी. आपको ट्रेनिंग्स दी जाती हैं, उसके बाद आप अचार बना करके इनको सप्लाई करते हैं. सिंपल.
Right. So that could work, right? Now, if you look at food, overall food and beverages, right? Overall, Like, what are the good examples of uh, such cooperatives or such models which have really scaled? One is Lijat Papad, which you told. Second is what else could it be? Let's say a lot of
पर
startups
लिज्जत
around
पापड़,
dairy.
अमूल, ये सारी जो चीजें हैं ना, ये तो फिर भी कोऑप वाले जोन में चले जाती है, राइट? ये कोऑप
Right,
है
right.
नहीं। ये बेसिकली इट्स लाइक जैसे ओला है, ओला हैज अ लॉट ऑफ ड्राइवर्स, तो ऐप के थ्रू आप रजिस्टर करते हो, इट्स अ सोर्स ऑफ रेवेन्यू फॉर यू। यू विल नेवर ओन अ पार्ट ऑफ दिस कंपनी, इज व्हाट आई अंडरस्टैंड। बिकॉज ये देखो ना, 1800 प्लस दीदीज बोल रहे हैं ये, चीफ दीदी इज मंजरी शर्मा, और ये है उनका इक्विटी स्प्लिट, 32% मंजरी, 32% अनुकृत, 17% अस्मिता, 19% इन्वेस्टर्स एंड अदर बेनिफिशियरीज। सो दे आर नॉट डूइंग इट एज अ कोऑप फॉर श्योर। इनका वो है कि मैं, मेरे को अब हायर नहीं करना है, मैंने सप्लाई चेन में मेरा जो बैक एंड रॉ मटेरियल और मेरा जो प्रोडक्शन है उसको मैंने via these rural women, I have basically made that bit जो है ना, वो मैंने अपना उस तरीके से कर दिया। मेरा लॉजिस्टिक्स और मेरा रॉ मटेरियल्स जो है, these people are taking care of.
Interesting thing, Pulwani and Sahel, if you will look, their monthly burn, as you rightly pointed out, is 4 lakhs. Their revenue is 60 lakhs. So they are making profit. If this is the gross monthly burn,
1 से
all
1.5 लाख
inclusive,
रुपए
then they
बना रहे
are
हैं सर महीने का, उससे ज्यादा नहीं बना। 60 लाख इज व्हाट, 5 लाख महीने का बन रहा है इनका।
profit. The new company, if they are profitable, that make places them among the top 3% startups in India. In fact, globally.
नहीं, बट स्केलेबिलिटी विल
That's
बिकम अ
with
कंसर्न ना आगे चल करके। ये तो वो कर जाएगा, दिस विल स्टैग्नेट। आप अपना सैलरी बढ़ाओगे, सामने वाला भी पैसा मांगेगा ना 1 साल बाद। इन्फ्लेशन, अकाउंट फॉर इन्फ्लेशन कैसे बढ़ेगा? सो मेरे को,
the
हाँ,
revenue seems going. They are targeting 1.5 CR this year. If they reach it, they are
डबल चेक तो होगा, डबल तो हो रहा है, लेट्स सी दिस वन गोज। चलो ठीक है, लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट वन. This is popcorn company, ready to eat popcorn, 75 lakh for 7.5% equity. They got 75 lakh for 15% equity plus 3% royalty until 75 lakh is recouped. ये नमिता थापड़ ने पैसा डाला है इसमें पॉपकॉर्न कंपनी में. Let's see what is popcorn company. पॉपकॉर्न का बिजनेस तो सर पीवीआर ही चला रहा है, मुझे जो समझ में आ रहा है। असली पॉपकॉर्न से पैसा तो पीवीआर ही बना रहा है. ओके, सो पीयूष ने पैसा डाला, नहीं किसने डाला है इसमें? नमिता ने पैसा डाला है. लेट्स सी, नमिता, गोरमे पॉपकॉर्न्स, राइट? सो दे हैव गॉट पॉपकॉर्न्स ऑफ ऑल शेप्स एंड साइजेस, मूवी नाइट किट, डीआईवाई. मुझे याद है एक एक्ट 2 पॉपकॉर्न हुआ करता था, आई डोंट नो व्हाट वेयर इट इज नाउ. That was the first D2C popcorn segment, but then nowadays I don't know outside the movie halls how many of people actually buy this popcorn. They have a subscription model as well. Plus they have got corporate gifting. So 3 month subscription, 6 month subscription. How it works? Okay. Fairly interesting. I don't understand how popcorn subscriptions work. And why would anybody want to subscribe to a popcorn? दुकानों में बिक रहा है, कॉर्पोरेट गिफ्टिंग भी हो रही है फॉर श्योर. इनका लेकिन 3% रॉयल्टी भी अगर मांग रहा है, ये 3% रॉयल्टी इज फाइन, इट्स नॉट डेट एटलीस्ट. सो लेट मी जस्ट सी इनका रेवेन्यू कितना है. पॉपकॉर्न कंपनी सेल्स, इज इट प्रॉफिटेबल टू सेल पॉपकॉर्न? अच्छा, तो इन्होंने अपने उसमें भी डाला हुआ है. ओके, हाई डिमांड, लो प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट, ऑफ कोर्स, स्केलेबिलिटी, एड ऑन सेल्स, ओके, लॉन्ग शेल्फ लाइफ, फाइन, ऑपरेशन, ये तो मुझे भी पता है. एक्सप्लोरिंग द कॉस्ट, प्रॉफिटेबल, बट व्हाट इज द जीटीएम? व्हाट इज द जीटीएम? फ्रेंचाइजी मॉडल है इनका. ओके, इनका फ्रेंचाइजी मॉडल है, ये बन सकता है ना. दिस इज हाउ यू मेक मनी. देयर आर 3 or 4 डिफरेंट वन दिस थिंग. एक तो इंडिविजुअल शॉप, सेकंड इज कियोस्क एंड थर्ड इज अ पॉपकॉर्न बार. And sign up fee is 3 to 5 lakhs, master franchisee, national marketing support, nominal marketing fee 3,000 to 5,000, सप्लाई सोर्स एंड स्टोर असिस्टेंस। मुझे जहां तक समझ में आ रहा है ज्यादातर फ्रेंचाइजी के थ्रू ही निकलता होगा। आई डोंट नो कॉर्पोरेट गिफ्टिंग एंड सब्सक्रिप्शन मेक सेंस और नॉट, बिकॉज देव गॉट अ लॉट ऑफ डिफरेंट कैटेगरीज फॉर श्योर। क्या टेक है इसमें कुलमणि, अंकुर, विशाल? आप क्या
Talking
आवाज?
about PVR, did you
हाँ
mentioned PVR thing, right?
या
So one important thing from their playbook is that they converted all their
या
movie halls into cloud kitchens during COVID, and that's
या
how probably they were able. They didn't default on any interest payment by the way. During COVID. So good thing for their mention.
See,
About popcorn, not sure. RTE definitely is growing, right? Overall, not looked at popcorn, but some of the segments where I've looked at is meat based RTE, RTC products. They are flying off the shelf, right? Whether you talk about chicken and other items. Apologies to all the vegetarians. Yeah. But that segment is growing. I'm not sure about popcorn. And no view into this market. RTE, RTC overall is
see, where does one consume? We have to analyze the consumption of popcorn.
14%
To the best of
CAGR
my
से ग्रो
knowledge,
कर रहा है सर पॉपकॉर्न मार्केट।
सुन लो भाई, सुन
गुड।
लो। अगेन आई पॉइंट यू आउट, कंजम्पशन वो कर रहा है, पिक्चर्स में हो रहा है, तो जितने भी चेन्स है उनका वो कैप्टिव मार्केट हो गया। पिक्चर हॉल तो थिएटर के बाहर कहाँ कंज्यूम? हार्डली एनीवेयर।
मेरा वही
दैट्स द
क्वेश्चन है ना, व्हाट
कंजम्पशन
इज द
पैटर्न।
जीटीएम? देखो पीवीआर के लिए इट इज अंडरस्टैंडेबल, ठीक है, बिकॉज पीवीआर का तो आप अपना मार्क, आप पीपल आर कमिंग इन, पीपल विल बाय, यू कैन सेल फॉर अ प्रीमियम आउटसाइड दिस द मूवी हॉल्स, वेयर इज इट बीइंग सोल्ड?
मॉल्स, मॉल्स एंड सुपरमार्केट। आप देखेंगे डीमार्ट के बाहर एक पॉपकॉर्न का स्टॉल हमेशा रहता है। पीपल बाय फ्रॉम देयर। बट लेट्स स्केल अप एज कंपनी सेड, उसमें व्यू नहीं है। लेट अस सी, दैट्स आई कांट इवन से इट्स इंटरेस्टिंग बिकॉज़ इट्स यूबिक्विटस इन एट लीस्ट इन द मॉल्स ऑफ द सिटीज। सो कैन आई मेक अ डिफरेंस? रही बात फ्लेवर्स की, तो आई डोंट थिंक फ्लेवर्स आर गोइंग टू नॉट इन, it's the salted popcorn that moves, the caramelized popcorn, the cheese popcorn flavors, and the various other peri peri popcorn. There are a variety of flavors these guys have come out with.
So they are
And
saying
it's not something that you can buy in full and roam eating it because it's done ungainly. A cup of corn is very simple. It can be carried in the hand while you're roaming around in a mall. You can't that easily carry a bag of popcorn. So it's a very different segment. No views on this.
see, dollar stores, variety store, and general merchandise retailers, cash and carry and warehouse clubs, convenience stores and gas stations, departmental stores, drug stores and pharmacies, chemists. ये तो बेसिकली यूएससी है। फूड एंड ड्रिंक स्पेशलिस्ट, hypermarkets and supermarkets, direct sellers, on trade, vending machines, other specialist retailers, and tobacco space. This is an exhaustive list of all the different distribution channels which are out there, right? तो मुझे वही लग रहा है इंडिया में पैसा तो भैया आपका वहीं से बनेगा। यू आर राइट, आई थिंक इट्स बीइंग सोल्ड आउटसाइड द हाइपरमार्केट्स एंड द मॉल्स। एंड जो मेजर, जो आप प्रीमियम, अल्ट्रा प्रीमियम जो चार्ज कर सकते हो, वो एक कैप्टिव ऑडियंस में ही कर सकते हो, विच विल बेसिकली हैपन इनसाइड अ मूवी हॉल। But apart from that, impulse buying in terms of these things will probably happen in any of these amusement parks and all of these places. Again, very very highly dependent on the kind of partnerships that these people have. क्योंकि ये फिर आपका B2B के थ्रू बिकेगा। फ्रेंचाइजेस जो इनके जो फ्रेंचाइजीज हैं, then this basically becomes their core revenue churner, because B2C बहुत कम बिकेगा।
और पीवीआर और any होटल या हॉस्पिटल चेन्स, हॉस्पिटल चेन क्या बोल रहा हूँ मैं, मूवी चेन्स।
Yeah. चलो, moving on to the next one. This is pro rata, and this will probably be 1 2 3 4 5 6, ये लास्ट ट्राई करते हैं, इसके बाद अगर एक और हो गया तो, बट दिस इज होपफुली बी द लास्ट। प्रो रेटा, fractional car ownership platform, 1 crore for 2% equity. They were looking for a 50 crore ka valuation. They basically got 50 lakh for 10% equity. plus 50 lakh debt at 14% interest. So they were looking for a 50 CR valuation. They got a 5 CR valuation. Pro rata. Let's see what this does. Co-own your dream car by paying 8.33% of your dream car now. Okay. What is the need of fortune to impress clients and wanted to drive a Porsche on the weekend? Now all of this is possible. Introducing ProRata, a platform that helps you to invest in your car smartly. Okay. How many cars do you own right now? One, two, three. Let's just say three. Apart, अच्छा ये तो पूरा apart होना. How often do you take your cars? अच्छा, so they basically are saying कि one car can be owned by multiple people, and people can basically have their car just sitting in their garage. I've heard of this model before also. We form a group of 4 to 12 co-owners in a 10-kilometer locality. As per usage, buy 1 to 3 tickets of the 12 tickets to partially own the car and reserve the dates on a ProRata app to use the car. थोड़ा सा डाइसी है ये इंडिया में. आई डोंट नो बिकॉज यार owning a car is more of a status symbol in India. I think this is something which I think Nano का जो overall case study है that teaches us this one thing, that people usually buy a car not just for going from point A to point B, but it's actually a status symbol for them. And I would not want to share my car with somebody else if it's a bigger car, and people, if they see my car, you wouldn't want to say कि यार ये गाड़ी तो मैं मेरे साथ 5 और लोगों के पास है. um, I still have a little bit of reservations around it, but what do you think, guys, on this kind of a model? Gulmani, Vishal.
I think they are probably taking benefit of some kind of regulatory arbitrage. They won't be able to scale. As soon as they, gain some traction, I think regulators will be on to it.
Regulators का क्या सीन है इसमें? Why do you say regulators will
I
come
don't
on?
know. This is co-owning, all those things. I think it's eventually also. I think it's slightly complicated, right?
देखो, अगर
I
अगर
don't
मेरे
know.
को रेंट ही करना है तो मैं तो जूम कार से कर लूंगा ना. मुझे क्यों जरूरत है
Right, right.
गाड़ी खरीदने की किसी और के साथ? और मान लो मैं नहीं चला रहा,
Obviously,
किसी किसी और ने ठोक दी, तो कौन कौन भरेगा पैसा? और
that's what I'm saying. So who will have the insurance policy, right? It can't be. I don't know. That's many complications. I don't know Motor Vehicle Act and how how does this ownership, four people owning the same car, how does that work out? That's why I'm saying this regulatory arbitrage. Probably there is some gray area there that's working out, but it won't. I don't know. Can't imagine this scaling. Very 1% kind of thing, right?
देखिए कौन है इनके
Majority
फाउंडर्स.
of majority of us don't have it, right? In
ये
my country.
बैंगलोर वाले लोगों के पास ही ऐसे ऐसे आइडियाज आते हैं. नहीं, कुछ भी चलता है बैंगलोर में. बहुत बढ़िया है
No,
भाई.
एक
you
ही
are
बात
you are a Bangalorean now, na? You can't roast them.
मैं तो सर देखो, मैं तो बंगाली होके भी बंगालियों को रोस्ट करता हूँ ना. जो है सो है. मतलब बैंगलोर में तो फ्रॉम अ स्टार्टअप पर्सपेक्टिव तो यू कैन ड्रीम. बेसिकली इनोवेशन तो वहीं पे आती है ना, जो आप कुछ ऐसा सोच रहे हो जो किसी और ने सोचा नहीं है. ठीक है, तो ये ज्यादातर चीजें, मतलब दैट्स ऑल पॉसिबल इन द सिलिकॉन वैली ऑफ इंडिया. हाँ विशाल.
it will be the second car target. It will be the second car target means.
हम्म.
और दूसरी कार मोस्टली घर पे खड़ी रहती है, वीकेंड्स पे ही बाहर निकलती है. उसमें भी चैलेंजेस और वीकनेस जो कुर्बानी ने वो तो रहेंगे, बट दैट्स ओनली target market that I can see. Instead of investing in a full 10 lakh rupees for a second car, it's easy to have a fractional ownership. वो हफ्ते में एक दो बार ही लगनी है. The problem is if all 10 people want the car on the same Sunday, then you are in trouble.
कार
So these
ओनरशिप
kind of things
शेयर
should
है ये
need to
कुछ
be
तो.
negotiated.
इसमें देखो दो तीन चीजें हैं यार। एक तो यार मेरी अपनी गाड़ी है ना, अगर मान ले मर्सिडीज भी है, अब मैं तो यार सामान छोड़ देता हूँ अपना गाड़ी में। वो सामान क्या हर बार मुझे निकालना पड़ेगा? कोई किसी ने अंदर सुट्टा मारा, दारू पी ली, आई डोंट लाइक ऑल ऑफ दोस थिंग्स हैपनिंग इन माय कार, हु टेक्स केयर ऑफ ऑल ऑफ दैट थिंग? तो ये ना बहुत ही, इट्स लाइक शेयरिंग समथिंग वेरी पर्सनल। आई डोंट नो, अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल माइट जस्ट वांट टू शो ऑफ। जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल, if I want to go in for a business meeting in a Mercedes or a BMW, that car can be something which I can probably rent out, or this kind of a model can work for those things for me. ठीक है, जहाँ पे मेरे को शो ऑफ करना है और मेरा इंटेंट ही बस शो ऑफ का है, तो वहां पे प्रॉबली, मतलब इट्स लाइक, बट अगेन व्हाई नॉट अ रेंटल प्लेटफॉर्म? व्हाई डू यू हैव टू ओन दिस कार इंस्टेड ऑफ रेंटिंग इट आउट? दैट इज माय क्वेश्चन। और इनका
You could also lease. You could also lease in that case, right? I don't know to buy that. There are many solutions possible, and those occasions are too far and few, right? Uh,
हम्म,
if you want to impress daily, then you might as well buy that car, right? Because that means you are meeting too many clients and your business is doing well, right? So I don't know, not
फाउंडर
sure.
एट गीगा कार्स नवीन सरोगी, इनके पास एडवाइजर्स भी हैं सर, यू नेवर नो, वी माइट बी मिसिंग आउट ऑन समथिंग दैट दिस पीपल अंडरस्टैंड बेटर देन अस। ये देखो बैंगलोर के हैं सर एडवाइजर, इनके क्या बोलते हैं, कौन है ये? व्यू हिज होल प्रोफाइल, अरे नहीं देखने दोगे तो मुझे, चलो कोई बात, अम, चलो कोई बात नहीं। चलो ठीक है, आई थिंक लेट्स जस्ट मूव ऑन टू द लास्ट वन, एक कर लेते हैं जल्दी से। इंडी गिफ्ट्स, गिफ्ट्स टेक कंपनी, 50 लाख फॉर 2% इक्विटी, दे गॉट 50 लाख फॉर 4% इक्विटी, नॉट बैड। और विनीता सिंह ने पैसा डाला है और अमित जैन ने पैसा डाला है। अमित जैन आखिरी की तरफ इज बिकम वेरी प्रोलिफिक, स्टार्टिंग में पैसे नहीं डाल रहा था ये। इंडी गिफ्ट्स, गिफ्ट टेक कंपनी, लेट्स सी, 50 लाख फॉर 2% इक्विटी, 50 लाख फॉर 4% इक्विटी मिला है। क्या नाम है इनका? इंडी गिफ्ट्स, गिफ्टिंग ब्रांड। सो ये जा रहा है पेरेंट्स, सोलमेट, सिबलिंग, सेल्फ लव, फ्रेंड्स। दिस इज प्रॉब्ली इन द फर्न्स एंड पेटल वाला जोन, मुझे जो समझ में आ रहा है। ठीक है, बर्थडे गिफ्ट, एनिवर्सरी, हाउस वार्मिंग, अगर इन्होंने डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन उस तरीके से क्रैक मारा है तो। बट इज इट जस्ट अ D2C? इफ करना वेरी क्यूट, शार्क टैंक, समोसा शेप कुशंस, पत्नी चालीसा किट फॉर वाइफ, डेली डूडल आर्ट, relation exclusive partner with us, okay, as seen, okay, stay connected, return and replacement, bulk order form, corporate gifting। so it's like चुंबक वाले जोन में जा रहा है सर ये। बेसिकली इनका अपना एक यूएसपी तो है
It's
ही।
uh,
हाँ, बोलो सर।
it's Chumbak cross fun and petals.
हम्म,
Chumbak is a little bit premium, yeah.
नहीं
Chumbak has
नहीं
been
यार,
around
बिल्कुल बनेगा
some.
सर। देखो इन्होंने ना अपना, मैं वही बोलता हूँ ना, अगर आपने एक बहुत ही स्पेसिफिक टीजी पकड़ा है, बहुत ही स्पेसिफिक यूज केसेस, इनके स्पेसिफिक यूज केसेस है यार। लविंग पेरेंट्स, लविंग केयर पेरेंट्स, अनोइंग सिबलिंग, सोलमेट, स्मार्ट किड्स। ठीक है, और इन्होंने उसके अराउंड कुछ 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 चीजें बना ली, लेकिन इज इट, जैसे फर्न्स एंड पेटल्स इज प्राइमरली अ लॉजिस्टिक्स कंपनी, राइट? सेम गोज फॉर IFB। is it more of a design company or a this thing, or is it more of a logistics company? That is my question, कि ये क्या डिजाइन के ऊपर खेल रहे हैं, या फिर ये आपको एक दिन में डिलीवरी वाला जो गेम है, विच इज टेक्निकली व्हाट फर्न्स एंड पेटल एंड IFB इज, कि मेरे को कल डिलीवर करवाना है इस चीज में। तो ये क्या बोल रहा है? ऑर्डर अ फ्री सैंपल, सेम गिफ्ट, गिफ्ट कस्टमाइज्ड फॉर यू, वी नीड गिफ्टिंग कुशंस featured in our story. Let's see what they say. Successfully produced processed 2 million units from Mummy Da Dhapa to Seed Rakhi। अच्छा, इनके बहुत सारे प्रोडक्ट्स हैं। So Indie Gifts is like a parent company from what I understand। नहीं, from Mummy Da Dhapa, अच्छा इनके अलग अलग डिजाइन है। सीड राखी, फोक फ्यूजन, सफर हिंदुस्तान, वी मटिकुलस डिजाइन, 200 brands, इंक्लूडिंग टाटा, आईटीसी, 3M, एक्सिस। अच्छा, इन लोगों के लिए कॉर्पोरेट गिफ्टिंग की है इन लोगों ने, कॉर्पोरेट गिफ्टिंग के पार्टनर्स हैं इनके। वोकल फॉर लोकल मूवमेंट, गिफ्टिंग। वी डोंट डिलीवर, वी डोंट जस्ट सेल गिफ्ट्स। ये कॉर्पोरेट गिफ्टिंग है सर, दिस इज नॉट फंस एंड पैट्रिक्स, दिस इज अ कॉर्पोरेट गिफ्टिंग, कस्टमाइज कॉर्पोरेट गिफ्टिंग ब्रांड। ये लोग आपको बल्क में देते हैं सामान, ये लोग लॉजिस्टिक्स में है ही नहीं। दिस इज जस्ट अ डिजाइन कंपनी, दिस इज जस्ट अ चुंबक। बट ऐसे कॉर्पोरेट गिफ्टिंग में यूएसपी इन टर्म्स ऑफ डिजाइन, देखो प्रॉफिटेबल तो कंपनी है, मतलब दिस इज अ प्रॉफिटेबल बिजनेस टू बी इन फॉर श्योर। बट माय क्वेश्चन इज इट इन्वेस्टेबल? एंड इज देयर स्केलेबिलिटी दैट यू कैन हैव? मतलब ये लाइफस्टाइल बिजनेस है, मैं समझ सकता हूँ, और लाइफस्टाइल बिजनेस की तरह ग्रो भी करेगा आपका। बट कॉर्पोरेट गिफ्टिंग एज अ एंटिटी, आपको क्या लगता है इसके बारे में? टेक विशाल, कुलमणि।
Cannot spot a sustainable advantage in their product range. See, in order for a company to be a long-term bet, there should be some sustainable advantage which they can sustain over time. Now, if they are not a design company, it becomes an e-commerce play. For an e-commerce, their sustainability will depend upon the repeat businesses that they generate. It's just a question of having the regular client. So, so I
देखो
cannot make
धंधा
any
तो है,
determination basis.
मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना, धंधा तो है, इट्स अ गुड लाइफस्टाइल बिजनेस टू बी इन। कॉर्पोरेट गिफ्टिंग इज अ गुड रेवेन्यू चैनल, नो डाउट अबाउट दैट। एंड दे हैव गॉट रेगुलर क्लाइंट्स, इनके लिए वो कस्टमाइज भी कर रहे हैं, आईटीसी, टाइटन एंड ऑल ऑफ दिस, दे गॉट द बिगर प्लेयर्स, तो उनको वॉल्यूम भी मिलेगा। लेकिन
Sohail,
इन्वेस्टेबल है
just
क्या? हाँ बोलो ना विशाल।
that's what I found. Let's examine the customer trend. Given the pricing, we are looking at the 10 lakh plus earning annual earning segment is my guess. These people will not have the time, at least in cities like Mumbai, Pune, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai, to go around hunting for gifts. It's far more convenient for them to just simply log on to a site. And you know, and I know, and even Kulmani, I mean, everybody would be knowing it is difficult to find these things on Amazon. Amazon or Flipkart, which are the two, and Big Basket, which are some of the places we shop from. So it makes sense if you have got to if you have got to give a gift, it makes sense to simply log on to a gifting site. So can they build that brand recognition in the minds of the consumer? That's a pure play marketing thing. Then their sustainable advantage would have to be the brand and the entire e-commerce experience. What product advantage does Amazon have? Nothing. It's the Amazon brand, the logistics behind the brand, and the delivery promise, the quality of it's the brand experience. So, what kind of brand experience they provide? There is a market. For sure, there is a market. It's what they're selling is convenience. Their product range is innovative. Ajkal, because even if I'm fond of chocolates, but if I get a Ferrero Rocher, 7 boxes, all 7 people are gifting me the same thing, I'm going to get irritated. One box is great, 2 boxes is fantastic, 3 boxes may be a bit overkill, and at 4 boxes, I'm going to get irritated. So the point I'm trying to make here is all of the gifts are very innovative. So they've got innovation on the side, but it all boils down to brand experience. What kind of brand experience they build in the mind of the consumer? Can they build brand salience? Like Amazon has clear brand salience. They are the, it's an e-commerce model, and in the e-commerce model, that's what matters.
क्या
Although
लगता
I
है
think
कुलमणि?
Kulmani will take on this. What do you say, Kulmani?
I don't know enough about them. I'll have to see. Corporate gifting, attractive market, some touch of seasonality in it. So, all of us have been part of job market at some point. So, I think that market tends to be a bit seasonal, right? Plus, usually now I have noticed that people are now preferring more of a basket kind of gifts, right? Where they include multiple things. So they will give you coffee plus diary plus water bottle plus one item from indie gift. And if they can do those kind of bouquet kind of things, like the whole basket, I think that is some that could be there could be some value. If they can't do basket, if they are only doing these little things, then they will be probably selling only one of these items which will go as part of that basket, not the whole thing, right? So in that case, I don't know how much, what will be the unit economics and all those things. Uh, Besides that, I don't know. Uh,
But corporate gifting as a
what
investable business, matlab, it's a good lifestyle business to be in for sure because corporate gifting has been there for a very long time. But differentiation in terms of design, does that make a corporate gifting kind of a business investable? Because ये तो मतलब वही है यार, आपके क्लाइंटेल के ऊपर बेस्ड है, लॉयल्टी के ऊपर बेस्ड है, और आप करोगे, धंधा करोगे, नो डाउट, बट is it an investable business to be in? That's my question.
Yeah, nothing is, it depends. What kind of yield are you chasing, right?
Mm,
Can be investable. You can be a debt investor into this kind of business,
mm,
right? Why not?
mm. Got it.
I don't
Got
see any risk. I don't see any risk.
it.
But not every investor is VC, right?
इनके डिजाइन बहुत अच्छे हैं यार. The designs are really good. The designs are
Yeah.
really good. मेरे को ऐसे क्वर्की वाले चाहिए थे, मुझे पता नहीं था इसके बारे में. मैं तो अब करूंगा, सर्च करूंगा, क्योंकि ये Amazon पे शायद है नहीं, फ्रॉम व्हाट आई अंडरस्टैंड, बिकॉज इस टाइप के रेट्स Amazon में आप कर ही नहीं सकते हो. Amazon में तो कर ही नहीं पाओगे आप फिर. तो दे हैव गॉट सम रियली गुड वंस, ओकेजन स्पेसिफिक भी है, रिलेशन स्पेसिफिक भी है. अच्छा यार इनका माल. ऑल द बेस्ट टू द
And
फाउंडर्स.
what do you
हाँ.
what do you think, Suhail? What will be their customer acquisition strategy?
B2B है सर, प्योर B2B. तो मतलब पहला
Hmm.
क्लाइंट एंड वर्ड ऑफ माउथ एंड रेफरल्स. सो आई विल टेल यू व्हाई, बिकॉज इनका अगर आप देखोगे ना क्लाइंटेल, लेट मी शो यू. आई डोंट नो वेदर दे हैव, वेयर इज द क्लाइंटेल, कॉर्पोरेट गिफ्टिंग. ये देखो ना, इनका क्लाइंटेल देखो आप. ठीक है, टाइटन, आईटीसी, 3M, सारे ओपन सीक्रेट, ये जो है ना, ये पूरा B2B है. मतलब एक ने दूसरे को रेफर किया, दूसरे ने तीसरे को रेफर किया, फिर उनका एक वो बन गया, B2B डेक बन गया, विच गेट शेयर्ड अलोंग. आर्टिंकी इज अ शार्क टैंक कंपनी, शूमी इज अ शार्क टैंक कंपनी, ओपन सीक्रेट इज वन ऑफ द फ्रेंड्स दैट दीज पीपल माइट हैव, स्नैकेबल इज अ शार्क टैंक कंपनी. आईटीसी, ये देखो, आईटीसी वाले ने आईटीसी को दिखा करके टाइटन के पास गए होंगे, टाइटन को दिखा करके एक्सिस बैंक के पास गए होंगे. समझ रहे हो? एंड देन दीज पीपल डू कस्टमाइजेशन, दैट इज देयर ब्यूटी ना. अब देखो ये चिल विद बिंगो इस टाइप का अगर आप बना करके दोगे किसी को, तो ऑफ कोर्स, समझ रहे हो ना. तो बाकी सब कॉर्पोरेट गिफ्टिंग तो आपको सेम बकेट्स देंगे विद द सेम थिंग्स विच कांट बी दैट मच कस्टमाइजेबल. बट इफ दीज पीपल कैन कस्टमाइज फॉर अ 10,000 एम्प्लॉई का वर्कफोर्स, automatically they have margins to play around with, and these companies don't bat an eye before shelling out XYZ amount, which will probably be, मतलब ये वाली बात है कि अगर आप एक स्टैंडर्डाइज्ड बुके खरीदते हो, ठीक है, देखो कॉर्पोरेट गिफ्टिंग तो चालू होता है 600 रुपए से लेकर के 3,000, 5,000, 6,000, 10,000, राइट. बट इफ यू रियली वांट दिस थिंग, तो आप, मतलब दीज बिगर कंपनीज, आईटीसी एंड ऑल, इनके पास बजट भी अच्छे खासे होते हैं पर एम्प्लॉई प्लस पर क्लाइंट, राइट. तो वही है, मतलब आई थिंक it's a great business to be in because TBC also is looking at corporate gifting as one of our revenue channels for all the plans that we are working with, right. But हम लोग इसको, हम पैसे नहीं उठाएंगे. मेरा वही क्वेश्चन है कि देखो, इट्स अ वेरी गुड बिजनेस टू बी इन बिकॉज देर इज डेफिनेटली अब SKU लेवल पे आपका प्रॉफिट मार्जिन है इसमें, ठीक है. यू विल मेक मनी, but how much money and are you looking to scale it in that sense, difficult. इसलिए that was my question कि investable है कि नहीं.
Yeah. So see,
Just
one of the things. One thing is that bag which you gave at your
हम्म
event, right?
हम्म.
That मुझे funds दो. So that bag is fun because I'm
हाँ,
taking that every day to my office.
या या तो वही है सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच. सो मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ
just
कि,
one point here, Suhail.
हाँ बोलो ना.
See, investing अगर सोचें तो if you look at it from an e-commerce perspective, B2B, B2C, it doesn't matter. It depends upon their revenue, right? So if there's this company that's giving 100 crores revenue in 2 years, investors may or may not be interested. Point I'm trying to make is in this particular segment, my gut feel, Kulwani can or you can confirm, is that 3 to 4 years revenue portfolio जिसका है history है, then it will be an investable business. Investors will be more comfortable working with a company with some history behind. So early stage investment to nahi, late stage investment ke liye, I think this can. What do you say, guys? That's my call. Because 100 crore revenue immediately.
See, if they're showing me 100 200 CR of revenue, and then why not private equity? Why only VC? Why limit to VC? Right? They could have other sources of funding.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that's not an issue at all. The only thing is, see, we see all those logos. They may have just done one order.
या
You
ये
know,
सारे
three, four,
कॉर्पोरेट
like,
क्लाइंट्स है यार इनके, एक बार उन्होंने दिवाली वाली में कहीं पे भी लिया होगा, उसी का उन्होंने लगा दिया है. आई डोंट नो वेदर रिपीट है भी या नहीं.
They even have the national emblem of India. So they may have done one order for government. They put the national emblem.
सारे ही हैं. You know, all the best to the founders. Hopefully these people are doing well because the designs are really good. मुझे डिजाइन बहुत अच्छे लगे. ये चुंबक वाले जोन बहुत टाइम से ऐसे ना दो तीन और बहुत सारी बहुत छोटी छोटी निकली थी कंपनीज. आई डोंट नो व्हाट हैपेंड टू दैम. But great to see some really innovative designs and really trendy designs after a very long time. So all the best to the founders for this. And with that, I think we will draw today's today's episode to a close. Thanks a lot, guys, for sticking around. I think और 6 deals बाकी हैं जो हम अगले एपिसोड में अगले थर्सडे को क्लोज करेंगे. And then I think we have basically exhausted. We have analyzed all the deals that have happened in Shark Tank. आफ्टर दिस उसका एक ओवरऑल एक कंपाइलेशन बनेगा जो ऑलरेडी हमारे प्लेलिस्ट पे है यूट्यूब पे. सो अगर आप यूट्यूब पे हैं, प्लीज सब्सक्राइब एंड प्लीज गो एंड चेक आउट आवर होल प्लेलिस्ट. उसके अराउंड भी एक छोटी सी एनालिसिस करेंगे अगले बार. But thanks a lot, guys, for sticking around. We'll see you guys again next week, same time, same place. A few new podcasts are coming, so please stick around for that as well. And hopefully, you people are liking what we are doing.